Hey guys. Hi, hello. Been doing some few tests here. Hey Legend 360, how are you doing? How are we doing this this day? Hello Said Kali, Ahmed Yusuf. How are you? Yeah, we're going to be doing this where is it? I'm trying to create an image like this. Hey 2D Khan, how are you? How are you guys doing? So just wanted to show you some of the other stuff I've been working on. I was trying to create a James Bond like title sequence, and this is what I came up with. I'm also working on a tutorial. Let me see if I can find the video. OBS recordings. Let me first reduce this music. Thank you, Hessen 7CG H7CG. Thank you. Yeah, I'm also working on a video on how to make this. I texted this in using Substance Painter. Hello, Blender Boost. How are you doing? This is a book I made in. I'm trying to make. Let me show you. Why is this slow? Because I have a screen recording. There's a VFX breakdown. Yeah, this is a scene from School of Good and Evil. And yeah, I want to do something like this. And I think for the most part, I might need to make the book. And yeah, I thought this would be the hardest part, but I used Substance Painter to texture this. I'm going to be making a tutorial on how I did that, how I made the quill. So the other thing left to do is animating. Anyway, let's get into today's topic. But how have you guys been? How are you doing? Let's try making this here. Let me just drag this in. Sort of an environment. A lot of high detailed trees. I think we're going to be using Botanical for that. And what else? Yeah. Hello, Mustafa Said. How are you? Just let me set up my camera here. Set up the mood. Let me add in a plane. I think I'm going to use cycles for this. Though cycles doesn't really give you the glow effect, but it creates nice volumetrics. So I'm not sure. We'll see. You're fine? Good to hear, man. Good to hear. I'm well. I'm good as well. Thanks for asking. Let's scale the scene down a bit and turn on shortcuts. Now where are my shortcuts? Hello, Amarish Chari. How are you? My shortcuts. Congrats on life. Thank you, man. Unknown 3D. Okay. Let's set up some characters because I think that's how we're going to set up this composition. Let me find 2 characters we could use for this. Let me grab this guy. And I think I can pause him right away. Anon, are you working on anything new? I think it's been a while since he last spoke. So I'm wondering. Yeah, I want to give him like the same pose. Rotate him. Would you say a year of Blender is still newbie? That depends on you, man. It depends on the person, how much practice you put in. Some people even just spend like a few weeks in like a month in Blender and are able to produce something good. So it could depend on the artist, on you, most of the time. Let me see, do I have a saber? No, I don't. Just make one from a cylinder. This is the asset library. I just use it to manage my own assets. Let me give this an emissive material. Since we're not going to be doing any animation, let me just remove this. Okay. So where are you guys watching from, if you don't mind asking? Are you earn money with Blender like a freelancer? Yes, I do some freelance projects sometimes. Okay. Let's get in some trees really quickly so that we can set up these. And maybe going to sculpt this. Hello Vanim, how are you? I'm from the UK. Ah, nice, nice, nice. How is it there? I didn't call this lightsaber. How is the UK compared to other countries in terms of getting jobs as a 3D artist? I know the US is quite competitive. I'm wondering if that's the same. Just going to create some hills here and there just to make our composition. And I also want this guy to be on some sort of hill like that, so make this quite detailed. I don't have to actually make it too detailed at this stage. You can just make things much simple, a bit simpler. I want maybe this here. Doesn't have to be that tall. So right. So nothing. You don't have any advantage, you mean? Being from the UK. Because I think the US has the most studios, and then is it Canada? That has this, that takes the second place in terms of production studios. Not sure. Put in some trees. Thank you, Val Art. I mean, I guess UK is less strict than the US. How is the US strict? Let's get. I'm just going to reuse the same characters since they're in. We're mostly seeing their silhouettes, just their silhouettes. Hoping. Let me see. Do I have trunk? A tree. I have a branch. Tree branch. I think I could use here. Yeah, this here. And I'm just going to grab. This one is from Quicksaw, if you're wondering. This branch is from Quicksaw. Let me separate these, give them their own origin. Let me make this larger because I want him to stand on this, give him this kind of similar pose like in the picture. It's a hard pose. Have this leg around here, something like that. Okay. And I think we're going to need some volumetric fog. Yeah, something like that. I'm going to use two, an emissive and one with a density, because let me make this less dense. Actually, it's more safer here. I see. I'm from Sri Lanka. I have good sculpting skills. What do you recommend the task to earn money? Make some sculpts, make some custom brushes. People like that a lot. People like that a lot, so if you can make some custom brushes, you can sell them. Which rig are you using? So these models, I got them from I think renderpeople.com. They come rigged. How are you gonna accomplish lighting like that? It's step by step. We will adjust it and improve on it, work on it. And you'll see me making a few adjustments. Let's set up my composition here. Let me add some ground texture. How many of you have jobs that are related to Blender, or why you use Blender in your work? Let me use some Megascan assets. They can be great for detailing. I think things are starting to come together. And I also want more volumetrics, especially at the ground level here. So I'm going to add another volume object here and just adjust the volume, the density a bit. Okay, this one could use some emission like that. I think it gives us some nice volume at the bottom here. And I'm going to use some noise texture. I use Blender for anim edit. Nice. And 2D Can, is that paid work? The anime edits, is that paid work? Let's see how this looks in Eevee. Ruby render. I'm not sure what that means, but hope that's a compliment. Thank you. If it is. Eevee is not bad either. And but I like Psycho's glow effect. The only thing I don't have is this glow effect. That's something we would have to add in anyway in post-production. Let's collab. I'm a new and make a new world. Like what kind of world would we create? Adding some wires, maybe a whole universe. I think that's being too ambitious. We can start maybe with a country, but a whole universe, that's a lot. Maybe let's also add some water. Like adding water in my scenes because they usually add some nice reflections. Now we can add some trees in the foreground as well. By the way, the Discord channel is open if you have any suggestions on what we can do, and I think I'm going to check it because it's been a while since I checked Discord, so maybe if you have any suggestions you can add them there. Hello, Hush. How are you? We want to frame other characters so that they are mostly in focus. They are the main focus of the scene. So that's why I'm trying to hide the others. Set up the composition so that we don't see a lot of things. We don't have a lot of empty spaces because that could take away from the characters. 254 lyrics. Hey, straight from Kenya. I'm a huge fan. Please advise on adding as a Blender Pro. I've tried all means with all forms of consistency, but ain't working out. It's usually about finding the right niche. It can be, even when you start making money, it's not consistent. So sometimes it's just that it's about timing and hoping that you're among the, I don't know how to phrase this. But just keep trying and see. Try to find other means you haven't thought of that could make you money. But yeah, it can be hard. It can be hard to earn from art. It's not just you. Okay, need more detail here because I want to create some form of silhouette here. Sorry, vignette effect here without jumping into a compositor just yet. Let's see. Let's look at this in full view. Let me set a render time of, let's say, 30 seconds and see. Because sometimes you need to see the entire picture. Some trees are not rendering. I've recently started learning Blender and learning shading. Sucks. Yeah, you get it. You'll get it. Don't worry. Okay, if you guys have anything in Discord, you can share it now. Let me see. Any suggestions in Discord? And, let me also look for something because I think this piece is almost done, and we did it in I don't know, 30 minutes. I'm seeing some nice renders on Discord here. This nice. What GPU are you using? I'm using a 3070. So 3070. How do I like in the viewport only just render the area which is visible in the camera? Oh, you just use Ctrl B. Use Ctrl B. It will give you a box select and then you can select that. So usually I think, but using Ctrl Alt B just disables it. So normally your render is like this, and I think this is a better composition, I think. So let me. So now I could just use Ctrl B to just have that like that. I think we can also add Camera focus depth of field. Is this .5? You can use exclamation mark Discord to get an invite. Let's go to Pinterest and find some art to render. 3D art. I think it's better to add ground fog. I do have ground fog, maybe, unless you're suggesting that I make it more intense. Maybe you should make it brighter. But it is there. Should be maybe lower the beat. Okay. I usually just like to go into art session and just find interesting pieces. Look at this one here. This looks good. By Stuart Lippincott. Let's try this and see if we can get something like this. (1080) 1920, just have the same aspect ratio. Let me use my asset library here. Let me find some ground to use. Have this sand. Let me come in here. Have missing textures. Interesting. Get some columns. use this. Let's use cycles for this. Let me add. Okay, I also like this look. Yeah. I think I need to make this a bit taller. Like these. Let's add. Yeah, need to duplicate them. Get some rocks. Yes, place these around. We can. It's a nice way to break up the texture a bit, make it less repeating. I thank you guys for 25 likes. I appreciate that. I know it's been I haven't been streaming a lot, but I think we're going to be doing regular streams more often, because I've been missing you guys. Let me see if I change this to volume shader. Let me see. If I change this to a volume shader, and add a sun. I think I'm just going to go with the sky with this setup here. You know, to cut a map in half when importing an entire gaming map? I've never tried that, and I'm guessing that would be very hard to do, unless, yeah, maps are really heavy. Computer maps are really heavy, so sorry, game maps are really heavy. I am not entirely sure how you would import that. Let's put some interesting character. It doesn't really have to be a head, it just have to be anything. Let's see. Now, going to just add an area light. A very powerful area, right? Area light. And not that powerful. And the spread should be maybe 80 so that the light doesn't go everywhere. Yeah, we can.
Wait till we get home, man.
And let's see. Let me see. Do I have a chain? Actually, I think I have a chain generator. Just try to add things that would make the scene more interesting. Thank you, Tivanix. Thank you. I think, can I pull this back here? Because I want the character to be like a silhouette, so I'm going to pull. No, not that. Yeah. You are really good at this. Thank you. Yeah, I've done a little practicing. So I would hope I am. Let me see. Yeah, let's add some rocks. More rocks maybe. About 10 years, man. About 10 years. So I've been using Blender for a while. Let's make this. Create a nice composition. I have just now joined the top channel on Discord. Let's have our contact here from there. Oh, no problem. You can talk to each other there. Also inconsistent, bro. It was ruining a YouTube algorithm. Yeah, I know, man. I'm going to come back to being consistent because I was working on some other projects that I had to finish. That's the reason. And yeah, I know what you mean by messing up the algorithm, because right now we at 32. We used to be at around 60 viewers, but I will get back. We'll get back, no problem. Let me see. Scene. Yeah, I think this character is animated, so that's nice. if we wanted to add some animation. We can add in some floating rocks, I think. Yeah. Remember I created these. I don't remember the specific project. Let's see if I backlight this. You guys can let me know what kind of stuff you want me do. I'll be glad to try them out. Just add this Roman building. I think it fits the scene better than just having random columns. It's like a scene from Blade Runner. Just creating layers of detail. Let's see if I reduce. You can go to the quick functions and just play with contrast here. If we kept this white, we can even just get the color directly from here. Yeah. Just use this. Let's see how this looks in Eevee. Kind of similar. Anyway, let's look at another piece. Another one we could make. If you guys have any suggestions, you can post them on Discord. Let me check if there is any. Just have to make sure that no one is posting any funny stuff. Oh, but I'm liking your renders, guys. They look amazing. Looking good. And thank you for 31 likes. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see what else. I was trying to. I saw this here. Let's try that. I think this is a nice way to practice just looking at different images and trying to recreate them yourself. See how long it takes you. This looks really good. Okay. And we can start by setting up the aspect ratio 1080 by 1920. I think it's a bit wider. I like this cracked texture. Let me see if I go to textures.com. Can I find that dry lake? Yeah. Let me see. Dry lake height map. No. Height map. Texture. Sometimes you can get good texture maps. I like this. Okay, this is no. This doesn't. Can this work? I don't think so. Now, let me just use any of these. I think I'm just going to get this. Your access has been limited. Alright. Just come in here. We're going to be using cycles again. Let's add a plane. Should have create a new material for this. Bring in that texture. Hi bro, how are you? How are you, Rizwan Ahmad? How are you doing? I'm good, thank you for asking. Okay, let's go grab this. Okay. I would have preferred if I was using a displacement texture to displace this detail, but I'm not sure if that's going to show up very well. Anyway, let me just set up this as a material, and I can use at least this as a bump detail. Call this let me call this monk, because he kind of looks like a monk, so again. Okay, seems like we need a character. Hello, folk. Linda, how are you? Love your videos, sir. Great work. Thank you, VP Records. Thank you. I'm going to try and stream every day for at least a month and see how YouTube responds, the YouTube algorithm responds, because I haven't been very consistent. So I want to see how it will respond when I'm quite consistent. I'm doing great. Just doing some sweet renders here. Let me add cloth library. I'm going to just use this dummy as our character. And we need to give him a cloth. So let me just give him a pose that's easier for a cloth simulation. Let's add an area light, like in the scene. I think it's a smaller area light. Now let's dress him up. Just going to need, let me see, yeah, a very large cloth object. Let's turn on random colors here. And I think if I go to edit mode, we can create some sewing lines. Actually, let me first convert this to a pattern. I'm using my cloth library add-on in case you're wondering. Playback, it's just falling down. For now we want the gravity to be 0. Good. Shade smooth, and we need some bit of wind. Actually, I can apply the simulation here so that I can add the wind. Where can I get a human model for free? Can you please give me a site? You can go to Sketchfab, or you can go to Blender everything.com. I have posts on where to download free models. I think I'm going to add wind. And this back into a cloth object. I'll make sure again there's no gravity. Let's see. Increase the wind force. We need a lot of wind. Actually, there's a much easier way to do this, I think, to make the cloth. We can just have two planes with enough subdivisions. Just have to sew them together. Make sure this is also set as a collision object. Upload some gameplay. Yeah, I haven't gotten around to play some games. I have been quite busy with stuff, man. Hey, let me reduce the vertex mass. I don't know why Blender requires that you use a very high force wind force, or wind strength. Okay, need to shrink this. Not by that much. Okay, just apply this. I don't think we need this much fabric. Can even tear it in different areas, see if we can get some interesting patterns. You try using sculpting. Hello, Mohammed. How are you? Glad to see you again. Yes, I think we might end up just using the sculpt brush for this, because the cloth simulation is quite unpredictable, and I might need more resolution in this. I need to come back here, change the type of brush. Let's push. Let me ask, how many of you got the notification? Wind. How you made wind direction? I use the wind force. You just add a force field wind. I think our direction should be 180. Let's see. Yeah, just crashed. You got a notification? Nice. Yeah, if you take time without streaming, YouTube sometimes refuses to send notifications. So it's like I'm rebuilding my live stream audience again.